Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi, and we may see some offense in this one, Singy. The wind is blowing out pretty hard.
Yeah, and expect the pitchers to try to, pitch away from that and keep the ball out of the air just because of it. But you can't help, as a hitter, look for something in that location.
First pitch moments away. And our starting pitcher here today, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Harper jumps out of the way, a ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, as he was late that time. 2 outs, base is empty. And that just misses. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounce to the left side. Sneaks through. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec.
First pitch misses. Just missed. Harper, the lead runner at second. Castellanos at first, 2 out of the inning. That one's in there, and it's 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to.
Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in L.A., getting the nod on the mound, Zach Wheeler. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them. Who doesn't love to watch Shohei play baseball? I mean, voters certainly did when they made him the unanimous choice for MVP in the American League in 2023. It was an easy choice. He had that award wrapped up by August.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Mookie now. Marsh quickly gets it back in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one fouled off. First and 2nd here, no outs. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Goes down looking. Two on, one out. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Freeman hits it in the air. Marsh moves under it. Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. This guy with light tower power. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, scoreless after 1. Top of the 2nd, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a foul ball.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Bounce to the right. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there. No score here in the 2nd. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air out towards right center. On the move. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Max Muncy.
Third baseman.
Wheeler back to work.
Muncy.
Hard ground ball, base down. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Yeah, the batter now, James Outman. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips it for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's Gavin Lux. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, He usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
One ball there.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out towards right center field. Castellanos moves on it. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone.
Batting none. The right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward. Swing and a pop-up. Harper has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Rojas, 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. Relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Trey Turner now. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Outman sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter.
The pitch.
Shohei Ohtani.
That one ripped. Marsh makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Vince can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
One out, base is empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Now this is in the air down the line. Marsh on the move. Puts it away for the out.
The batter. The catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Caught looking his first time up. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Outman under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 8.
Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, that's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And that's a little bit high. And a count 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees.
That's a fair ball down the right field line. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. They'll throw to third. Home around second, headed for third. He's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
2 outs. Swing and a bouncer. Lux whips it to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play. JT Realmuto steps in. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 0-2 now. And a base hit up the...
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Brandon Marsh. Left-hand hitter waits. Up the middle. To second, Lux. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a swing and a miss there. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but
it's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. Here's Muncy to hit.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here it comes. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Stop. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. And there's a strike. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
That one just misses the outside corner. Now 1-2. Out to center. Outman drifts towards it and makes the grab. One down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
To the right side. Lux. Schwarber out of the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Turner now.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And another ball. Now fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Miguel Rojas. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Jason Hayward will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the right side. He handles it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts. Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Out to short, inning over.
That's an out.
1 left for L.A. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The other way, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair, but even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at-bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And it falls. Here comes Harper around third. He scores, and they lead by 2. This is Bryson's stop. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. And another ball. Boom. The base runner at first with 1 out. That one fouled off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
The count is full.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Fouled off. He was late. Strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Picks up strikeout number 7. Brandon Marsh now at the plate. And a foul ball left side. The next offering misses. And 1-1. Line to left. And there's a hit. Here comes Bohm around third. He's safe. Ball comes home, and he's down at the plate. A long throw, and that's the third out. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's caught for the out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. High fly ball right field. Castellanos moves on it. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Once he digs in. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Base knock right field.
Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now, James Outman swings through that one out in front that time. 2 outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Mute still up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So the back here at Chavez Ravine. fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the... All right, ready to go here. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
The pitch. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In there safely.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Into the outfield. Base hit. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Josh Bell at the plate now. The switch hitter batting right. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Count is 0-2. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hand.
Laser could be extra bases. One runs in. Here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. The tag. And he's out. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Chisholm Jr. now. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the base.
Runner on the go. This to third. Davis. On to first. Third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for Oakland, Ryan Noda. This one smacked out to left center. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, Zach Gallo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rogers, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a change. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run is in, and he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the...
it how I kick it. American Ninja, major motion picture, flipping my remote. Same way I do them, but she already know before she touch my Chevy dough. Real, let me make it as clear as my windows. No square shall enter in the circle of winners. Know I'm prepared for whatever. If you know what I've been through, rear view, clear vision, memories of paid dues. Confined to a runway, thunderstorms came through, but look what it came to. Something that amazes you. Soon as you quit hating and hear what I gotta say to you, baby, blue souls, these white 1196. No retro car came with this. Same year, my Impala with the flow shift. Photo suicide, muscle car chauffeur. Shorty by the chalk, I light it, Russell Stover. Wrong with her whenever I invite her over. Polo sweater, teddy bear, hanging off her shoulder. No care over here, so we put it in the air. Walking around my house, say she wanna everywhere. That's cool, baby, but I just got that pool table. We ain't gotta stay away from it. It's all good. If you wanna get under it, then I guess I could fuck with it. Before I got on this beat, it made out a bucket list in these bars. I granted his death wish. Legendary layup, Jordan with the right left switch. Hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai candy rain, drizzle frame. I ride 87 Corvette, CR1. Took the T-tops off it, put them in the trunk. All gassed up, she been drinking from the pump. That's all bad. Trying to pass around and crash. Off lift fools trying to make it last. Emotional luggage, nothing of it. I don't check bags. I just carry on, leave that in the past. OJ in my glass. Testarossa program, Contage curriculum. Doors open like a pendulum, swinging. Rock in my jet set emblem. To serve like Wimbledon, interior cinnamon. The car that I'm sitting in, calm my bad nerves. I call her my just kidding, not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire and the wind. I'm living, not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire and the wind. I'm living. From the earth come the fire and the wind. I'm living. Real.
Damn yeah, 'cause I can.